right, everybody. Holy my! Wait, hold on. Where's the music go? Where's the music? Where's the music? Oh, there's the music. All right, stop. All right, I love this music, but we here to. Oh gosh, I didn't even have it. What? Oh shoot! Oh shoot! I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on. There we go. Bam! It's wait. Who? Whoa. See, did all this in real time. Yeah. Yeah. Talking to Triicorn. It's Triicorn, right?
Yes, it is Triicorn.
Oh. Well, how goes the Triicorn? How's your day? How's February?
February, I would say is very cold right now. Very
Very
cold.
cold?
I live
Why
in the
is it so
Midwest,
cold?
so
Oh. Okay,
it's
so it's
yeah,
cold.
it's cold.
Mm-mm.
It's cold, yeah. But other than that, I'm doing good.
That's good.
I'm here. A
That's
little
good.
nervous, but
A little nervous. Why are
okay.
you nervous?
Uh, why I
Why are
never
you so
really like
nervous?
this.
God dang it!
I never really like did something like this before. And plus,
Oh,
like when I meet like new people, I
hold
tend
on.
to like.
Just to let you know, there are other people in this house. They might come in going like, "Keep the voice on."
Oh, no,
no,
okay.
no, I'm
I
kidding.
get you.
No, I'm kidding. Anyway, hi everyone. But yes, tonight is all about getting to know this wonderful human being known as Triicorn, uh, growing so fast on Twitch. You have all these awards, such as happiest person on Twitch, such as person with the most pink stuff in her room on Twitch.
Yes,
Ultraman.
you are so right.
Ultraman. Okay. So you know what, my first. No, I actually just my first question to you though, why are you so happy?
Why am I so happy? That's so
No.
funny you say that. I'm actually going through a stressful time, which is really funny.
oh
Oh,
no.
I guess streaming makes me really happy. I will say streaming
That's
makes me
good.
very happy.
That's good. As it should. As it
Yeah.
should. Streaming deserves to make you happy, because if you're not happy, then you're not Triicorn. Then you're someone else, and we need to do something about that. Cause it's Tree. She's always happy. That's good. That's good.
Oh please. Now, in between all the raging and stuff like that on certain games, so yeah, I'm mostly happy.
Okay. Okay. So what would you say if the rapture were to come, or would you be happy?
Oh, I don't know
No.
about that.
No. That's not. Okay, I got to stop putting that into existence. But um, but no, you are this beautiful human being who's
Oh, thank
gone
you.
so much on Twitch, like just kind of having your own community. Some of them even in this chat right here. Um, where did it all start for you, being a content creator?
Where did it all start? Okay,
Yeah.
so I started 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was during my first year of college because I was started streaming in my dorm, in my little small dorm. Um, I actually used to play this game called Smash Bros. Ultimate. Um, and I met like
Never
a
heard of that.
community on.
No, I'm
Never, you
kidding.
never
No,
heard of
I'm
Smash?
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say. I was like,
There are people.
I
There are
wouldn't
people do
blame you,
though.
man.
There are people who do. They'll ask, "Is that the character on Fortnite? The Smash Bros. Guy?" No.
I don't
You'd
think
be
they made
surprised. You'd
That's
be
okay.
surprised.
Honestly, yeah. Um, but yeah, so I met someone that streamed being in like a Smash Bros community Discord thing. And I started to connect with a lot of Facebook gaming streamers when Facebook gaming was a thing, when it was the thing. Um,
Mm.
and then, I just had like I always wanted to do something. I feel like everyone has like that itch to be like, oh, I want to start making content. I want to be a YouTuber or a streamer or things like that. I didn't really know what streaming was. I knew what Twitch was, but I didn't really know what streaming was like until I started following people and playing in their streams and things like that. I was like, I could do something like this. And so I did.
You
Um,
did. You definitely did.
yeah, it was just, I had like this little laptop and my TV that I had in my room, and I kind of just mostly just played like Animal Crossing and Smash Bros. And Mario
Okay.
Kart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you consider yourself a Nintendo gamer, for the most part.
I I was. I
You
From that time
was.
I kinda like, yeah.
You broke up
I
with
like
Nintendo?
expanded. I kinda did, I'm not gonna lie. Really.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Someone's gonna have to buy her Switch too. Get her back into the
Oh,
game.
please. You know, that I'm like in between getting an actual newer Switch. Because I mostly just play on like my PC, which I have Steam.
Yeah.
And so um the main games I play Mario Kart sometimes on my stream, but it's more, I used to do it like every week, but it's more like getting people to play and like, their schedules and things like that. Because I remember one time, I think the last time I did it, not a lot of people came, and I was like, I'm just not gonna
Mm.
play it anymore. At least on stream. Um, because it's more like I gotta see everyone's availability in order for me to do this. So
No, I get it. Like as they said, Switch 2. Yeah! Get that Switch! You're gonna get that Switch.
I know,
You
right?
make the Switch.
Yeah,
Make the Switch.
make the switch, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, what is it? What is it about like PC gaming versus Switch gaming that kind of made it so uh, uh, enticing for you to kind of switch over? Because like you, I used to be a console gamer, and now I'm mostly on PC. I still have my Switch for now and then reasons, but
Mm-hmm.
um, like what got you to be a PC master race?
PC Master.
Yeah,
Uh, I I guess because like everything is on Steam. Uh, a lot of the main
everything.
games I play, not everything, not Nintendo, but like most of the stuff I play now is on PC.
Yeah.
Like choice based games, and I play a lot of Tekken now, and then I also play a lot of Dead by Daylight now. So I'm mainly on those games. And so I kind of just, when things come up on Steam, I just automatically get it on Steam now because it's just easier. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, also the Switch has really bad quality on a lot of things.
Mm, okay. Okay. Um, but was it so kind of circling back on and they said like your dorm streams were amazing. Like you streamed from your dorm from college. Like
Yeah.
you holy crap! I've never had a dorm when I went to college.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just never paid for it. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it.
That's fair.
I'm
That's
just gonna
fair.
go
I
home. I
get
don't
it.
I don't I don't want this smelly dorm and to be next to
Honestly,
drug addicts and that.
yeah. Them drug addicts, man. They be everywhere.
Baby
I was
Tree
in
was in
the
these Twitch streets. Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, I
nice
was
to
a
know.
baby.
You
I
were
mean,
a
it was only three
baby.
years ago. I was 19 when I started. I'm 22 now. Um,
Wow, wow. To
but when
see
I
you
look
grow
back
like
on
that.
that stuff, I know it's crazy. It's like everyone's seen me like in my early adulthood. That everyone's like growing up with me, basically. That's how I feel like.
That's how you feel like. Well, what sort of experiences have you gained in that adulthood? Very retro indeed.
Experiences and like streaming or
Yeah,
just
I mean, you said you grown up, so what has streaming taught you?
um hmm. Streaming has taught me a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I would say
Like what?
uh being careful who I'm friends with is
Oh,
probably a number one.
mm, mm-mm.
Um, and also being I would say like more not caring also, but like more like assertive, I guess, because like there's trolls and people like that, and I feel like back then I was
Mm.
like, oh, they're not really that bad, but like now I'm like, I don't really care. You're out, you're gone. So, but main thing really being careful who you're friends with. I feel like, especially who you really hang around, because people might
Mm.
show you one way, show one side of them, and then you might see a whole different side like a few months later.
Was that like experiences you had specifically with the Twitch community, or just like Twitch has shown
Yeah,
you some things about? Oh, okay. Mm. I'm sorry to hear that.
it's okay. It happens.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to see this is why you're so happy, because even through all that mess.
Yeah, I mean, like it like hurts, um, especially when you consider people like your closest friends. Because most of the people in my community, like the people who are in chat now, they're like my closest friends. And so it always like sucks to see like people that you were once close to, you have to like let them go because um, staying with them will harm you more than actually letting them go. So
Yeah, sometimes you just have to realize that people are insane. So I feel you there. I've had fair share of experiences. So
sorry.
that's why you got you you better say that, Big Daddy. Let him go. Oh, oh wait, are you saying that for her or for me? My
She's
pronouns are
saying
any,
that
by the
for
way.
me.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, all right. I will put that in notes. You better say him, Big Daddy. You better say
Yeah.
say it with your chest.
Uh
Say it with
huh.
that. She had a coffee mug that says Big Daddy one stream.
I do have a
Oh,
coffee mug that says Big Daddy.
okay. So that's where down the Big Daddy stuff. It's the coffee
Yeah,
mug,
that's where the Big Daddy
not
came.
because
Yeah,
they're
then,
aroused. All right. No, I totally get it now.
but it's okay. I'm just Big Daddy to them, so that's
Okay.
that's what they call me sometimes.
Okay. All right. All right. Um, for those who have never heard of Triicorn, what do you do on your streams?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Depending on the game that I'm playing, but I'll talk about like my story streams. So I used to do this thing called Story Sunday. Now it's not on Sundays anymore just due to my work schedule, but I play a lot of story-based games. Um, so it all started when I started playing Life is Strange. If you ever heard of that game. Um, one of those games where you like it's a story and then you kind of like pick your choices kind of affect the story. So I played a lot of like Life is Strange. What else? Oh my gosh. Life is Strange, Until Dawn, The Quarry. Uh, what else? What else have I finished? And then yeah, I do that on like a weekly basis. So like I'll do one episode for each week. So kind of like we can like sit on the information and process. Kind of like if you're like watching a show.
Mm,
Sit on
mm.
it, process, and be like, all right, guys, I'll see y'all next week. And so we all have to like wait to see what happens or see my reaction. Um, that's one of the big things I really love doing is Life is Strange. Also, I play a lot of Tekken.
Yeah, they're
Currently.
mentioned that Tekken top 100 in Tekken, the
No,
number
no, no,
the
no.
number one Tekken player in all of
See,
history.
see, some of the people in my community, they like to lie sometimes.
Oh, not
Um,
liars.
they
You have to give them the Big
like
Daddy
to lie
punishment.
sometimes.
No, I mean.
Oh my
Why,
gosh.
all right, all right, all right, all right. That's enough.
No,
This
he's
turned
too
into
humble. They
this,
just say a lot of stuff.
Let's turn it into a 21 plus stream just randomly.
Honestly, yeah, the way they're going. See, it's it's crazy. Like it don't even be me. It's them. It's them sometimes.
Okay.
I'm just here. A lot of honestly, I feel like chat runs my stream more than me because like I kind of just feed off their energy a lot of the time. And mostly it's
That's
like
so.
mostly my stream is like a place where everyone can just hang out and talk and play, depending on what I'm playing. And I mostly play games where it's like multiplayer. So, when my friend comes in the stream, I'm like, "Girl, do you want to play?" Or you want to fight, things like that. Yeah, nothing too like scheduled or things like that. It's more like just a hangout.
Okay. Okay. Tree is too humble. DBD Queen out here schooling people on how to survive. I know that's right. I know that's right. That's right. Let me find out you're in the DBD tournament.
Oh no! Oh, I couldn't do that.
Oh no.
So,
Okay. All right. So
uh,
they're lying on that.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. You have to live the dream. Um. Okay. Okay. You know what? I gotta pull this up because you're saying like how, or they're saying like how humble, like how like family friendly, how like PG
My
rated.
friendly.
You know what? You know what? On second thought, I do have to pull this up. Let me. Sorry. There's an ad. There's an ad for taxes. They're advertising taxes on your Twitch channel. I don't know why they're doing that. I guess
You're advertising taxes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Twitch do give me a lot of TurboTax ads.
I get it.
They
Okay,
give me a lot of TurboTax ads. I'm like,
okay,
goodness gracious.
all right. Well, hold on. Let me here.
We ain't.
I gotta change these tabs a little bit just so I can display this in 4K. Wait. No, what in the world's going on? All right, here we go. Here we go.
You're gonna put my channel trailer.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up your channel trainer. Trainer.
Channel trainer.
Hold on.
They got Ice Spice up in here.
Who is Ice
Oh,
Spice?
this is so long. I did this so long ago. Holy cow.
The Spice Girls.
Nice Spice. Oh, there's Smash Brothers.
Stupid hoe.
Did you just say the H word? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting the manager.
Oh.
We finna get some coochie.
Oh my god. My PG rated ears. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I can't believe. No.
Yeah, that was
No.
old Triicorn. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'll be
God,
thirsty.
dang it, please. I know that's right.
Yeah,
I know
that shows
that's
DVD.
right.
Yeah. You know,
You
My
are so
family-
calm and very subdued, but then when I see this trailer, you are all over the place. Like making a bunch of
am.
noises,
That's-
talking about coochie. I'm like, okay,
Yes, just a normal day on Twitch,
okay, I'm all right. You know what? Let's the evidence has been shown. We can go ahead and get rid of that. All right. Hold on. Let's get back to this. Okay. Well, now we've seen enough. You hold on. This is everyday thing. You used to be thirsty on Life is Strange. Mad thirsty.
Just mad thirsty.
That
Well,
was
when it
old.
comes to like relationships, yeah.
Hi Kiki.
What?
Family friendly. We ain't say that. Well, okay. She's different now. Well, you know what? Then you gotta update that trailer because people are gonna think you're nasty. They're gonna think, oh wow, all right. So I need to put my kids to bed before I watch the stream.
I guess I wouldn't say I'm family friendly. I feel like I've gotten a little family friendly because I don't swear anymore, so I got like a little. But like the elements and the themes are still there, so
Okay.
it's more like adults, adults only. I ain't chilling with no children.
No, adults only. That rating is over M for mature. That's for like really nasty games.
25 plus. I'm not even 25 back.
You know what's rated adults or the adults only? That Jackbox Naughty Pack.
There's a naughty pack.
Oh my god.
You shouldn't have told me that. I'm gonna go look this up. Shouldn't have told me this. All right, guys. I got you on the next community game, guys.
Wow, y'all have never heard of that? Wow, okay. I thought
No.
everybody plays Jackbox. Okay, never mind. Well, all right.
Listen, I play the same 3 games like every week.
Okay.
I don't know nothing.
Okay. Well, besides all that of like life learning lessons, do you like saying that you've done this for 3 years? Like, how do you feel about being a content creator? Like, when you look at how many people want to be content creators, do you yourself be like, man, I love this, I'm gonna keep going, or yeah, I don't know, I'm finding my breaking point.
Currently, like, it's more like I love this and I'm gonna keep going. I don't really have like a goal in mind, really, because I don't think, usually, like, at least for like Twitch, when you want to get affiliate, then you're like, oh, I want to get partner and stuff like that. That used to be the goal, but it's not really the goal. I like the community that I currently have. And so, I just trying to keep doing what I do. And if I grow from that, great. I love meeting new people. If not, it's fine. I mean, I'm still gonna like push myself, posting on other social medias and trying to, make YouTube videos and stuff. But like, I don't think I really want to be like big and all
No, I
these
get that.
people.
I get that. I get that. No, I'm glad you're happy the where you're at. Because I know for a lot of people, they want to be big. They want this to be their day job, and that's definitely a hard feeling to have, knowing how tough it
Yeah.
is to try to get yourself out there.
Uh-huh.
Which, speaking of, I mean, you already kind of utilize a lot of platforms like, Triicorn is on YouTube, X, TikTok, Instagram. How is it like managing all that as a creator?
You know, I it's a lot. Like, I will say, like, I feel like if you asked me this question like 2 years ago, I would give you a better answer. Cause like now I'm a little bit more lazy with it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of just like I post, I just post here and there. I used to be like more interactive on other platforms, and I'm really not. I tried really hard to like. I know I tried really hard to understand TikTok, and I just really can't understand it. But I feel like I've grown since then, which is really weird because like I posted a video, and then I didn't post for like 5 months, and it just kind of like blew up a little, and then I got all these followers. I'm like, what the heck? Um, and then X is pretty straightforward. Like, you really just have to follow different creators, support and things like that. Um, and like Instagram, I couldn't tell you how to work Instagram. It seems simple, but it's like not. Like when you're a creator, you're trying to like work these platforms in order to get traction, get people, and stuff like that. But like I don't know. I just post reels and
Okay.
I just hope for the best.
Do you like being on these social media platforms?
I don't really mind it. I mean, I'm always going to be on it regardless. Because I have personal accounts and then I have my streaming accounts because I like to keep those separate because I don't really talk about me streaming IRL.
That's
Uh,
fine. Oh, thank you for the follow. Um, Hold on. Wait, Mama Losta? Mama, hey, thank you. I don't know. Thank you for. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Mama
Oh,
Cat.
Mama
Oh, okay.
Meloetta.
Mama Milla. What
You
did
can
I
call her
say?
Cat.
I said Mama loves pasta. Wait, what? I'm so sorry. I put you. Thank you for the
Oh my
follow.
god.
um,
Mama loves pasta, yeah. I'm gonna call her that.
no,
You,
what?
but you can call her Cat.
Okay, all right. You know what? All right. It's sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean.
Be sorry.
I did not mean to bring that energy.
Be sorry. No, you're good.
Okay. Well, I guess the reason I asked this is because when people want to be content creators and uh, promote themselves, um, it becomes a task. Like, how much do you want to manage all this? Like, would you say like all of this is required? Like, you got to have an Instagram, you got to post on Instagram, you got to have a TikTok, you got to keep posting on TikTok, or I just stick with Twitch.
Are you asking me what I should tell them?
Well, I mean, you personally, like, how much do you benefit from being on these social media platforms, or do you feel like I don't need them?
Oh, um, I feel like since discoverability is pretty bad on Twitch, I think it's gotten a little bit better with the current updates.
Okay.
But I feel like you have to like grow on the outside of the platform to grow your platform on Twitch. I always felt that way. Um, Now most of my followers come from Twitch, but I think a big chunk comes from all the other platforms that I post on, because when people see your clips or your pictures and stuff like that, people get interested and then they want to come on your stream. And then when they come on your stream, that's when you really like show them like who you are, introduce yourself, have a conversation, and really, get them to stay or like build some sort of relationship with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's important. That's important. Um, so it like to sort of manage yourself, like, if you're like, yeah, all these social media platforms, I don't know if I can keep up with all that. If you were to say there are three platforms I absolutely need to be on, like, what would you say personally would be the most beneficial? And
I know for
adding Blue
sure.
Sky, for example, because I know there's some other
Oh
social media
yeah,
platforms.
yeah. I know for sure X, for sure. Even though like I hate X and I only really go on it like 15 minutes a day.
Okay.
Um, I X for sure. It's more so you can meet like I feel like the big streamer network is on X or Twitter. Um, like you can find anybody on it. You can find anybody on X. Like usually everyone has an X account. And then usually they're posting like when they're streaming, what's their schedule, what they're playing, or what their thoughts are. And then um, usually you shouldn't like try to pressure yourself to talk to all these people. You really don't have to. You can
Yeah.
always just stay in your own lane. But
Mm.
um, sometimes the little interactions, they stick because that can form into something bigger. Also, TikTok, even though not everyone has it, then um, and hmm, I would say Instagram, but I feel like I'm a bad example.
Mm.
Instagram.
Okay. 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 All right. That's fair. Um. Well, speaking of discoverability on Twitch, how do you personally feel about things like the Black History Month, for example, or how even in general is something like Twitch sort of supporting Black creators such as yourself?
I think the Black Brilliance thing has always been pretty sweet. Especially when it comes to Black creators because they don't get as much discoverability as other creators in the space, and I just feel like at least having us on the front page just gives us a push to like meet other more Black creators, because as I'm realizing, like, Black Twitch is really small. Everyone knows everybody at some point. And so I really just think it's good for the community, like, especially us small creators that really want to like be pushed and be out there and get discovered by other people. That's either small or big. I think it's
Okay. Okay. So that's good to know. Like, what about stream teams? Because you are
true.
yeah. Do you personally see benefit in joining a stream team?
I
Does it
think
help
so.
you? Yeah.
I think so. I think you meet a lot of cool people on stream teams. I know I've met a few. I'm not as active on stream teams, and it can be overwhelming when you first join one, especially when there's like hundreds of people there.
Mm.
And, they're pretty, and, the Discords are pretty like organized and all this other stuff. So you don't want to like break a rule because there's always a whole bunch of rules when it comes to it. But if you're trying to meet people, especially on this big site, I would say joining a stream team is pretty beneficial. It can help, but you don't have to. But it can help.
Okay. Okay. Um, I met a lot of my newer friends because of you, Tree. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
the amount of positive impact you make for so many people out there.
I try.
No, you don't try. We don't do that. We don't do that. No, you succeed.
Oh, you're
Now
so
he can't get
yes.
rid of me. Cheers, kid. Yeah, cheers. Cheers to you.
No, I
Cheers
can
to
never
you.
get rid of Ultra and Kit Kat. No. Honestly, I met them through a lot of people, to a lot of other people. Say,
Yeah, see, like Tree changed my life. Tree cured cancer. Tree.
imagine, period. Literally. Oh well, yeah, that's my fiance, but yeah,
Oh, okay. Love that.
because I met
Um,
him doing this stuff. So yeah,
okay. Okay. So, what? So, with that being said, and no, you already have. I mean, you have this very amazing community showing up for you. Tree is one of the most genuine people you would ever meet on this platform. Yeah, that's all that positive enforcement about you. That is awesome.
oh gosh, oh,
You should embrace it. Be
I
grateful. Be thankful.
am very thankful. Actually.
Yeah, love that. Um, but for those who don't know you, kind of going back to that, what would you say is a selling point about you?
A selling point.
Yeah, why they should stick around. Tune your
Why I should stick
channel.
around.
Yeah.
Um, if you like cozy, I wouldn't say on cozy. More like chaotic, like real. Well, most of the time real. If you're just actually, if you like, if you have intrusive thoughts and you want to let them run free, just come on my stream. I will
Okay.
entertain your intrusive thoughts.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell from that trailer. I can.
Honestly, yeah.
Weird, chaotic, cozy. She sigh. She does.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
entertain it all. Yeah.
No, no, I could see that. I could see that. Um, but okay. So do you feel like when someone wants to come up and say, "Man, I need to play something popular. I need to play something that's trending in order to get popular or get famous or whatever." Do you feel like the games that you play plays an impact to your success as a creator, or it's like, no, it doesn't matter what game I play. It's all about me.
Well, I would say, like, if someone said that, like, oh, I need to play something. I would probably tell them, don't just play what you want to play, because there's always somebody that's gonna come by and be like, "Oh, I like this game. I like watching this game." Um, but for me, I feel like it has helped me. But I haven't really played like super popular games, like or like games you see on like the front page. Um, I know. Well, Tekken is a newest game,
I mean, you
so
see Dead by Daylight on the front page, and
no,
Fortnite. You
that's
definitely
fair.
see
Fortnite,
Fortnite
yeah,
on the front page. Yeah,
you
see,
definitely see Fortnite.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the more people, the less. At least for me, like the more people there is, um, depending on the game, like the less you kind of get discovered because like it always like bases on viewers. And so, if you have like 50 streamers and you got 25 of them that's partnered, they're gonna have to scroll a while to see you. Um, but with Tekken, I really do believe that actually helps because it does. It really helped, especially when it came to like my average viewers, which is really surprising. Like a lot of people just don't talk, but they'll just watch you play the game,
Yeah.
which is really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you see yourself going to like Tekken tournaments? Like going to places where they host things about Tekken? Tekken cosplay?
I
All that
Tekken
stuff?
cosplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see myself doing that. Not like super like serious, but very casually. When
Okay.
I get to like a level that I want to be at, then I would probably start doing.
I get that. I get that. Um, have you ever gone to events in that same perspective?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
I've been to like conventions and things like that. But like I never really been to like a full on like tournament thing. I've played in tournaments at conventions, but they're like super small. And they're kinda like last. But like the big ones, I know like this tournament called Combo Breakers by my house. I would love to go to that, an actual like fighting game tournament to meet people and also to just see like it in real time and not just like, the Twitter live.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah, like watch the
Okay.
reaction. Just be in the space. I feel like it's pretty cool to be in that space. I heard it doesn't smell that great, but
It doesn't smell that great. You see
yeah, I heard
all
like
the. Wait, wait. What do you hear? What do you hear about conventions? You know what? You know what?
listen,
Let
I heard a
let
lot of
me
people
let me debunk the rumors. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I hear a lot of people in the FGC, the fighting game community, they stink.
Oh yeah, they actually do sing. Anyway, let's. No, 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 no.
But yeah, like I heard it's bad. I'm like, goodness gracious.
I mean, hey, video games are a sport, so people got sweat.
Yeah, and not put on deodorant, but it's okay. It's okay. Just gotta get you a little Febreze.
Hey, DreamCon admit. No, I'm kidding.
DreamCon, honestly, that's one of my goals to go. I would love to
Okay.
go to DreamCon today.
Okay. Love that. You deserve to go to DreamCon. You deserve to go to places that make you happy.
Yes.
Yes. What was your life like before you were streaming? And even
For our
outside of that?
streaming?
Yeah. You want to say
Uh,
about Triicorn off the streams, which you
um,
turns the camera off.
so like before, I was at my university. I'm not there now, but I was at my university. I'm very introverted, so I was mostly in my dorm, besides like going to class. I had friends, And I would go out sometimes, but I'm not a big person that really likes to go, especially like in the middle of the night.
Why in the middle of the
And
night? That's ominous.
well, that's when all the parties are.
No, sometimes they're in daylight.
Not when school's in session. No.
Some schools.
I mean, some people have day parties, but most of the college parties are at nighttime. And I just wasn't in it, And at times I do feel bad because I feel like I missed opportunities to hang out with my friends because I was like in the dorm. Um, Luckily, I'm still friends with those people today, but it was mostly just college, and I was trying to find myself, as corny
Mm.
as that sounds, and mostly stressed about homework. And I did feel kind of lonely because,
Mm.
like, the gaming side, I never really like showed in IRL. Because I didn't really know a lot of people that played video games
You don't know a
until I
lot of
got
people who play video games? Oh my
yeah, like
gosh.
I'm
Oh my god. What? Whoa, whoa. What kind of generation? Because, back in my day, well, I'm acting like I'm way older than you. I'm not. But back no, in my school, uh, uh, well, at least, the men would try to impress the women by how good they are at Call of Duty.
oh,
That would be that would be their
interesting.
that would be their way to flirt. You got that Black Ops?
Huh.
Oh, I do. I gotta.
Oh, oh my gosh! Oh, I haven't heard that one. I wish someone would give me that one. I might be a little bit intrigued.
uh, honest, I would be shocked that this generation, because there are more gamers than ever.
Oh yeah, it's just like my circle of friends.
Oh,
I never really, there weren't really like big gamers,
oh, it's that. Okay.
and it was always like that growing up. Like I got into gaming because I had four other brothers, and they would play on their Xbox, stuff like that. And that's when I really got into gaming. And then I got my first own console, which was the Wii.
Okay.
And
Wow.
I really,
Now I really
I
do feel
really.
old.
Oh no, that was my first one that I had by myself because they had their Xboxes.
No, my first console is the Nintendo 64.
Of course it is. I know you.
What? What? What do you mean? Of course.
Everybody says that. 30 great games. Oh my gosh, that was such a good game. Anyways, sorry, but everyone says that. But it's crazy. I all of everybody like I'm like the youngest out of my friend group. Like I always been the youngest, but like really here, like doing this Twitch stuff, I'm always the youngest. Like half of my friends are like 25 up, and they're like, "Oh, you're a little baby."
Mm. Um, I didn't either. To be fair, I got back into with all the people I met here. Back in my day, we didn't have online gaming. Oh, okay, that's real. Um, Impressing girls through Smash. That could happen. Like it worked or something. No, it did. Yeah, there would be. I'm not kidding. There would
Oh
be.
god.
I think it was in like high school. There would be. They go to the football. Like they play in sports. So it'd be like the jocks or whatever. But they're like, hey, I think you can come to my house. We'll play some Black Ops. And those girls would come back the next day and go like, so I played Black Ops and man, I'm really into the story. And they just get into it. They talk about Call of Duty all day. I'm like, all right, cool, cool,
Wow. Where do
cool.
you live? That's nice. They're nice. Where do you live?
No, they were jerks. But
I was gonna say, like, that sounds way too positive.
no, that's not. Uh, no. Let's see. But hold on, man. They still. I don't know what to do. You played my Black Ops tree.
I did play as Black Ops. I played zombies. That's all I used to play back then. Is zombies. I don't do the multiplayer. No, I don't play shooters besides Fortnite. Because I'm like,
Okay.
I always say I don't know what I'm doing after the Fortnite.
Okay. Mine was 64 as well. Mine was the SNES. She was our widow baby. Yes, our widow baby. We love her. Oh, goo goo gaga. Oh, that they didn't say that. I actually impressed a girl with Smash Brothers a couple times. Okay.
That's very interesting.
Nice, nice.
Because it ain't me.
No,
It ain't me. I don't know what other girl he talking about.
Okay, all right, all right. um, okay. Do you feel like in a year or two, do you feel like everybody on this planet will be a gamer?
I wish. Honestly, no.
No.
Because there are a lot of people that I just don't like. But I feel like it's like a bias.
Yeah.
Especially a lot of girls like that just don't game or just don't understand like gaming. They're like, oh, you're playing this game. It's so stupid. And I'm just like,
What?
it's fun. It's fun.
There are a lot of
I don't know,
girls
maybe
that play
because
video
like
games.
there is.
Yeah.
There is. Or like, yeah. It's mostly like girls and like at least where I'm in the space, like they're
Oh,
like,
okay.
since like their boyfriend plays games and they don't.
Sounds like you need to be in a different space because that sounds like stereotypes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's really funny because I actually, where I work now, I found me and my coworkers have like a little like Discord where we all play at night or sometimes after work, but like they'll be working until like 11 o'clock and they'll be like, oh yeah, games are like 12 a.m. I'm not.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Game till 12 a.m. Yeah, 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 yeah.
No, I have a bedtime.
No, bedtimes for the week. We don't do that.
Oh, jeez. Bedtime. I'm young, but I can be old sometimes.
You are not old. Okay.
Depending on the day.
Stop. All right. What are some games that you haven't streamed that you would like to, that you would want to become a thing? If you're looking for new stuff on your channel, what would it be?
New stuff like I never streamed before.
Yeah. Well, we talk about things that you do stream. If you were to change things up, maybe play something else or do something else.
Uh,
Or your 2025
maybe like
ideas.
my 2025 ideas. I have a lot of ideas for 2025. Yeah, the new Jackbox pack. No, I mean actually, we'll put that in our back pocket.
Well, that's the thing is that isn't the new Jackbox pack. There is another Jackbox pack that came out the same year. There's the Naughty pack and then there's Jackbox Scramble.
Oh gosh. Maybe I know. Like I never really told him, and this is really in gaming. But I wanted. I'm getting married in July, so I wanted to do like a.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing like I wanted to do like a bachelorette type stream. I just need to find the logistics of it and get a few of my good mods and friends.
Okay. You gonna roleplay a wedding in Fortnite?
Oh gosh. That's where we draw the line, man. Yeah. Yeah, and just like emoting down the aisle. You know?
Yeah, hey, you can make it work. Like ideas, I got them. You know.
Yeah. I actually wanted to play. I don't know if you know this game called It Takes Two.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I wanted to stream that game with my partner.
Yes,
so
yes. See, they're even saying yes. Get into Fortnite RP. Hey, you know what? You know what? Yeah, yeah.
Please no. Yeah, no. Yeah, I want to stream that, and then I probably like a Mario RPG type game. I never
Okay.
streamed before. I would like streaming that, like something like Peach Showtime or another game that came out or something like that. I never really
I
played
am
those
not
games.
getting married in
Or
Fortnite. Hey, you know what? Some people get married in games. I mean, somebody got married
yeah,
in Destiny, or hey, I do
and
GTRP. Some
Destiny.
people get married in GTRP out of that.
I
So,
really like that. Oh yeah, I tried. I had a
what
little
do you mean?
era of that.
What do you mean? How do I like that? What does that mean?
No, no, like how like I had a little
Oh, you're into
RP
that
era.
stupid thing. Oh,
I and I know I've seen you do it. Like RP and stuff. Maybe I just have social media because I'm not good at like role playing or all stuff like that. I just don't really like. I wanted to get into it, but I don't think I totally understand it.
hey, it's not for everyone. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, I'm just really shy. I will say that.
You can even do. There are people who RP and they're like shy and they put that in their character. So I mean, you know.
Interesting. Do
Um,
you have to like have a backstory
well,
like
yeah.
before you
Well,
do
yeah.
it?
You're
Or?
creating. Well, you create your own backstory. You go from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I heard about them. I used to play Destiny. Someone did get married in Animal. Yeah, yeah. I could see people getting married in Animal Crossing. So
Oh,
maybe
you
that
know
could
what
work.
I did?
What?
I saw that Animal
You saw
Crossing.
that? Okay. Um, that was where her cozy games come from. Okay. Okay. What do you play more cozy games?
Would I play or what do I play?
Would. Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, like the games right now make my blood pressure high. So I need something to relax me.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Um, what what sort of things that you want to see changed in the streamer community?
In the streamer.
If you could make that, if you could lead any change or any positive, improvement towards the content creation space.
Um, I'm not sure. Like in the community wise, I'm not totally sure.
Mm.
Um, because like I can like target like Twitch or like maybe more like discoverability or maybe, like make posts something more like an Instagram type format on Twitch or something like that. But like the community wise, I just maybe just like because I know the majority of us are very like community, like everyone wins, like we're very like if we need the help, we'll get it. Everyone's very like welcoming, but there's always like people that just see it as like a competition,
Mm.
kind of. Um, and it's really like not that at all. Um, where they like have to, do all these things. Big streamer. It's like sometimes that's not even like cool because like that's not. Sometimes that's just not even in the card. Everyone can't be a streamer. And just like being grateful for like what you have in your community, right?
Okay.
If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. It does. It does. Um. Okay. What would be if you were to look back, or actually even look at someone who wants to get into content creation? What would be your advice for all of that?
Oh, that's a good question. Um, I would say do what you enjoy, but also like if you really want to get into it, like build a foundation first. Um, basically meaning like in order to have an audience, you need to build an audience, and how you build
Mm.
your audience is networking. So like I'm not saying you need to network with all the big streamers and all this other stuff. No, 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 No,
Oh.
find people you like find people like you actually like and want to talk to,
Okay.
and then go from there. And then because it's nice when you don't I'm very like last year I was very sporadic with my streams, but like my community is always there. Well, I wouldn't say my community, but my friends are always there for me when I show up, and that's what I love about them. But like it's because like I pushed so hard in the beginning and I built that foundation and I networked, and I made not only like relationships with other people, but I also built like made friends. And so like regardless of what I'm playing, regardless of what I'm doing, they're gonna be there, and I'm really grateful for them. So just do what you want, but also trying to like network and really build that foundation that you can trust and have a community.
Okay. But I feel like you can trust because look at all these people who've been here and gushing about you. So even through all the stuff that you went through, it's important to know that you are loved and you are supported out here.
Yes, very appreciated.
That is very very W-ish. That's very W-ish, and they can definitely attest to
Very
that.
dope.
Um, love you, Tree. See, just like
Oh, I
that,
love
just
you,
like
Mama
that,
I.
just like that, Mom. We got her back. We got her back. You know what? Then I do have to ask this last thing, and y'all can be her support. What is the one thing that you want to be sponsored by that you haven't already? What's that brand opportunity that we see in Triicorn's future?
It's a great question.
Yeah,
Oh, I
we
gotta
we
think about
help you
this
get
one.
to it. Yeah.
I gotta think about this one.
Okay.
I don't know. They might give me a better answer. What is something I really like? Uh, Elgato. Oh, Elgato would be
Elgato.
nice.
Okay.
Would be nice. Big Macs.
Wait, Big Baxter. McDonald's?
Honestly,
I
yeah, because of
don't.
our.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I don't know if you want to go to McDonald's because they endorse Trump, but no, I'm kidding.
I know. It's yeah. It's the same. Yeah,
Big
we
Mac,
have this thing called Big Bags for Big Macs,
Big Macs.
but
That's kind of Air Company.
that's
Okay.
more of like my other friend Kat's thing. That's more her thing.
Okay. Okay.
Um, but I don't know. Elgato would be nice.
Okay.
Logitech. Ooh, I don't like Logitech.
Oh.
Um, yeah, they're like I have their products. Do I? I don't have a great experience with them. Disney,
Disney?
actually,
Maybe.
Disney would be great. Yeah, or like
Hmm.
one of the games that I play, like
Okay.
the story games that I play.
Okay.
Their developers. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like
Sprite. Okay, Sprite. Okay. All right. All right.
that's a
Okay.
good that's a
We'll
good
get.
choice. I'm not
We'll
gonna. I
get.
love
Okay.
Sprite.
All right. All right. We'll speak at Dreamlight Valley. Okay. So there we go. There we go. She upgraded. Okay. Okay. Um.
I'm kidding.
Oh, Hoops. Do you have a question? No, she's just waking up because she's. Oops. Yeah, just doing that. Anyway.
Sakurai.
And let me just clear the record. I don't know for sure. I don't think McDonald's endorses. I think it was the something about the Palestine, or did they vote for some? Did they do? I don't know. I need to do more
I
research about
don't.
that. Okay.
Um,
um. Anyway,
Chili's. Oh
Chili's.
gosh.
Oh, maybe Chili's. Yeah. But anyway. Um. I very much appreciate you, Tree Corn. You are amazing, wonderful human being, and just even spending this time to get to know you, and of course the amazing community that you have out here. Thank you all so much. These interviews, these creator spotlights are usually an hour long, and that's kind of where we hit the mark. So. this is pretty much the end of it. Of course, this will be on VOD, twitch.tv/Pawnspress. So once the stream is over, the VOD will go live infinitely. So you can share it however. I stream kind of regularly on here. Would be Black Creator interviews, GTRP, or doing variety gaming, but usually just anything involving storytelling. And then I'm just, again, happy to always be out to support wonderful creators like this amazing human being here. Triicorn just looking happy, all shy and stuff. And then when I go to her videos, she's talking, you know what? Because
Oh my God.
she'd be shy. She'd be like, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm just trying to be calm. And meanwhile, you got this girl on her channel. You got this girl on her channel. You know what? I'm gonna do this one last thing before. You got this girl on her channel going.
Oh gosh. Oh no.
Bro, cause Peach thick. She got booty.
I had to remind myself this is the same person I'm talking to.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Please, this one is insane. Listen.
How are you so calm, so subdued, so polite this whole hour, and then I go back to your content and you are acting like a wacko?
Listen, things just happen, man. Like, happen. Like, honestly, I didn't even know the kink art was gonna pop up. I was just like, oh, let me just look this up. No, I think I was drinking. So those were that element.
This one right here. Do y'all see this one right here? Let's. Do y'all see on her? This one right here. What the frick is this? The one I got my cursor on.
This is. Wait. Oh my gosh. I don't. What? Oh my gosh.
What are you looking up?
I wasn't. Listen. What did I say?
What?
I said, oh yeah, thick princess piece. I was like, because I was trying to make a point, because we were doing
princess.
What was it, a tier list, so like the hottest, like whatever female characters or whatever. It's not even there. Anyway, and then I was like, oh my gosh, like she's thick, yeah, like she's beautiful. I was trying to support my girl.
Oops, what do you think about this? Do you see all this thickness right here?
Please, the cats.
Right, Hoops? You're like, oh.
Yeah, and so I looked up Princess Peach thick, and, I didn't realize I was going to get that. The King Guard just popped up. I didn't know Google was showing people this.
Okay, you know what? This. Yeah, I think we can just end it here.
You're like, yeah, guys, that was enough.
Let's go.
That was enough.
Let's just go. Go ahead and shoot. What are we doing? Crap, I don't even know anymore. We're rating out to. You know what? Let me just find someone.
Well.
You know what? From one wholesome person to another, let's go say hi to Islay Gaming playing Call of Duty Black Ops. We've been talking about.
Oh, look at that!
And tomorrow, tomorrow's stream will be GTRP, but I have an obligation to go to, so once I come back from my obligations, when I'm gonna go live on that, but somewhere around 8 to 9, I think. But of course, thank you again.
Of course, thank you so much for doing this and being patient, because I really bad at responding to emails. So thank you so much for putting up with me and being patient.
Okay, we need to stop this sort of self-doubt.
I
just saw you looking Google pictures up of raunchy thick Peach, and here you're going like I am. Thank you for putting up with me. Like I'm so sorry. I'm a fool. I'm like, you know what? Yes, you are, but that's what we
Stop.
appreciate.
Yes, you are. It's good.
All right, let's
Yeah.
let's go to Ice League Gaming.
Oh, I follow her. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of amazing human beings, and then yeah, we'll stream tomorrow. I don't have a time yet, but we'll stream tomorrow. Anyway, see y'all later.
Right.
Like, we can't have regular Warzone and the Sweats can have their own Warzone. Jesus.
Well, I will put you later,
Like,
Chi.
give me
I
a
appreciate
second.
you with
Appreciate you
me.
too, girl.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one.
You too.
Sweat or no sweat, okay? Go to our X.